In this video, I'm going to show you how you can automate your B2B lead generation for 2025 using these 4 simple steps and sales psychology with your human brain. Now, if you're wondering, Almin, why are you wearing a hat in this video? It's because it's very cold outside and we're in Sweden, okay? So don't worry about that. But let's start and waste no more time. The first thing that you need is a software called Octave. Now, what's unique about Octave is that it generates GTM strategies for you. Now, you and your company probably have a GTM strategy, but this can really simply provide one of the best ICP detectors I've seen. It really tells you if the ones you're going to be reaching out to are actually relevant to you and your company. And it also integrates with Clay via API, so an API key. And it's very easy to register with Octave and try it for free. There's no credit card required, and I'm not even sponsored by Octave. I'm just really recommending their product, and I'm going to show you why. So the good thing about Octave is that you start by describing your product to Octave's generative AI, and then you describe the job title and the industry of the lead that you're looking for, so their persona. And then you automatically get the pain points in that industry and the sales arguments for that industry. So, for example, let's say I describe myself as a lead generation that targets IT companies, and then I want to message CEOs. Then they give me these pain points like an IT company sales team is drowning in unqualified leads, struggling to maintain a consistent pipeline, generic email outreach. Then it gives us these sales arguments. So, for example, that we can make them establish a steady influx of pre-qualified high-quality potential leads and achieve higher conversion rates through tailored messaging instead. And what's really great then is that you go into Clay. Now, Clay gathers targeted data, imports lead profiles, and it syncs with Octave for seamless GTM execution. And it can export your verified emails to your sender, which is instantly, or any other, but I recommend instantly. So I'll show you real quick how we do it. So in Octave, you go to Settings, Integrations, and then you click on Generate New API Key. So you get your API key. You click on this Go to Docs. You click on this template, which they provide. And then you create a table in Clay using the Octave template. And this looks something like this. I'll show you. This is the table directly in Clay, which gives you all the leads in one place. It's really nice. Then you import your desired lead profiles. So I used Clay for this. You can find leads there. And then you edit the 3 Octave enrich columns and insert your API key. So you go here, you click on the header, and then you add your API key. After, you run as many cells as you want with a simple click, and this will generate the enrich company and the enrich person data. So for example, if I go here and I click on this, it's going to queue for a bit. And then once it generates, you just click on it, you see the data that you received. So for example, the persona that I described, the CEO, is right here. And it gives you like, if this matches the persona title that you've provided, and yeah, it does. Once you have run a cell, as I said, you click on the data, you extract whatever you need from this that you've got from Octave. Then once you've done that, the next step is to find out if the lead has a valid email, because on this Clay table, as you can see, there's a lot of data. There's a LinkedIn profile of the lead, there's a company domain, the names, but there's no email. So we have to find an email. And how do we do that? We type in add enrichment, we type find email, and we click on the work email waterfall. And then we select, you can select as many as you want, but I recommend lead magic and find email. And then also you have to validate the email to see if it's an actual real person, and we use lead magic for that. Once done, you run as many cells as you want, and you remove the leads that don't have a verified email. We just click here, see if this runs. It's queued, and yeah, it found the email, and it added it to our campaign immediately, which is nice. But we're gonna get to that later. So once we've done that, we go and obviously want to export it to instantly. So we go here, and as I've done here, we add like instantly or any email provider, and we click add lead to campaign. And then you select your API key, you create a campaign on instantly for the leads. You add whatever variables you want, but at least the work email, obviously, and the first name, which you're going to address them as. And then you save and you run these cells to instantly, as I've done here. As you can see here, very easy. Once you've done that, we do not recommend getting an AI to write your whole email. Octave has an option where you can actually get your whole email written, but there's many different ways to do this. First, for example, you could just get data for yourself out of Octave to create an email. So we create this by using a simple company name cleanup prompt with Claygent. This is so that you're referencing their company and do not use like extra words like Cognerium Ltd, or you just want it to be Cognerium. Here is their company name of the leads, but we do not want, for example, facility one as big or like data plus. We want a simple like data plus, or like Ripsaw LLC will just become Ripsaw. So we create this simple prompt to shorten the company name, and you can pause and copy this exact thing. And then once we've done that, we need to use the data that we want from Octave. And in this case, I chose to use use cases, desired outcomes, and company details, and you add them into your prompt. So let me just show you. It's really easy. So this is the personalization that we've created. We search for Gemini in Claygent in the ad enrichment, and then for the company domain, write me a max 40-word presentation based on the result from use case. Use case right here. So we click on this, the data, and then we get the use case. Then we go to our personalization prompt, and then we simply add it by putting this like this, and then add whatever you want, which works for your personalization. After you run the cell, you get a brilliant personalization like this one, which you can find right here. And then once you have your relevant personalization, you add it into instantly, the part in Clay, where you go simply here. You click on edit, and on personalization, you add T response, because this is the response that we got. So you enter it like this, personalization creation, T response, and that's it. Really simple. You save it. Once that is done, you should have something like this in instantly. Now, instantly automates email outreach at scale. It supports advanced A and B testing to refine email performance. So you can test, let's say you generate 2 of these personalizations, you can test an email with a bit different wording or a different subject line and test for yourself and see what works. It uses built-in spam word checkers to improve deliverability rates, and it leverages spin tags to create dynamic, unique email variations. And I'll show you that. But first, this is how it should look like in instantly. So you add your first name variable, and then your personalization variable from Clay, and then you write something more simple, and then you end the email off. Now it should look like something like this. So high Laurel, we've seen that startups like you guys at Citibank often juggle rapid growth with limited team bandwidth. Generic lead generation consumes precious time and resources, putting focus on crucial product development and strategic partnerships. Let's ensure that your team focuses on closing, not prospecting. Mind if I share a quick 2-minute video we made for you explaining how we can help you solve this issue? Sincerely, Almin at TTOpta. And the great thing about Instantly is that it has a built-in spin text writer and spam word checker, ensuring the quality of the emails. And you click on the AI tools to get it. It creates these small variations that mean the same thing, so that the email doesn't use the same language for every lead, but it combines. If you combine it with a spam word checker, you will be good to go. It randomizes like hi, hello, greeting, good day, and then you check for spam words by clicking the spam word checker. And if it looks like this, then it's good to go. For just $97 a month, you can upload up to 25,000 contacts and send 125,000 emails, all while having all these important features as well. It's a great value. And once again, I'm not sponsored by Instantly, nor Octave, nor Clay. This is just very good tools that you can use to leverage your company. The fourth and final step, the tool that we're going to use is Zapier. Zapier is an AI automation tool that updates the lead status in the CRM, and it messages the sales team to let them know. And it can also basically automate replies as well, but we're not going to get into that right now. This is how we use it. The final step is to monitor your campaigns through automation. And we created this in Zapier. So just for an example, so for let's say a positive reply gets received, it adds that lead into a specific lead list in a CRM, and then it also sends a direct message for like Slack or any team channel basically where your sales team communicates. So it can detect when you get an interested lead that will immediately be added to your CRM, notify your sales team with relevant descriptions about them, ensuring that your company only works with warm and qualified prospects. And that's really one of the main points. And the best thing, it gets better every single month as your hours saved will increase and your expenses will decrease. And it will get you the minimum same amount of clients and customers if you just add it as a boost to your GTM strategy and try it. The more hours you save, the less money you will spend. Crazy how it works. Now, after watching this, you have everything. I've put it right for you, but you have two options. You can do it yourself, but you'll have to manage the systems yourself for an extra 2 to 3 hours a day. You'll have to buy domains, set up DNS records, and go through spam checkers because I've not covered the email setup. You'll have to scrape leads and go through the verification process as well. Spend time on that. You'll have to spend time to learn the skill on how to construct an email as well. Because, yeah, I've showed you how to do it. But it doesn't apply for every single lead, and it doesn't apply that it's going to work for every single niche. So it's going to be a lot of testing for you. Or you can do this and appoint us instead. Now we do each and every step fully done for you. You will be able to sleep your nights without stress and waking up because you know your calendar is going to be filled with high quality sales meetings no matter what happens. You will get constant reports from us that track progress and we don't hide any results. This is what we did for Canvas a Code from the UK last month. We generated them 7 new sales meetings and they were really satisfied with our job. So if you want to just discuss cold email with us or have any questions or want to book a meeting, a demonstration, whatever, just click the link down below on my Calendly and schedule a call. I hope you gain some insight to this. Obviously, it's going to take some effort to understand, some tools to use, but once you figure this out, it's a really good strategy which can fill your calendar with leads every single month to reach out to and to close. So thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.